As we welcome the Marine Corps Color Guard with the Stars and Stripes. Marshal of the 2014 Medal of Honor Parade is Herschel Woody Williams, United States Marine Corps from World War II. Preceding him are the banner carriers, Brennan Linnell, Wilson Tran, Maria Arlano, and Halen Garcia. Woody, welcome back to Gainesville. Next, give a warm Gainesville welcome to our Medal of Honor recipient, Gary Wetzel, from the U.S. Army Vietnam era. His banner is carried by Briston Rains and Langdon Prestige. Gary, incidentally, was, I think, the only Medal of Honor recipient who actually rode in on a motorcycle in the motorcade this year. How about that?
AC-47 gunship.
Flying over right now, AC-47 gunship. As the first of our flyovers begin. Spooky is that one? All right. Now it's time to welcome another of our Medal of Honor recipients. Been here about every year of this event. Welcome Don Doc Ballard, the U.S. Navy, Vietnam era. I believe Doc was the very first recipient of the Medal of Honor to visit Gainesville. Been here every year. Next up, welcome the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 920 out of Denton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome a newbie to Gainesville, if you will. A brand new Medal of Honor recipient making his first appearance, Ty Carter of the U.S. Army from Afghanistan. From the Afghanistan conflict, I should say. Let's all welcome Ty to Gainesville. Ladies and gentlemen, our next Medal of Honor recipient entering the courthouse square is Bruce Crandall, U.S. Army, Vietnam. His banner carried by Ryan Wright and Mason Warren. Welcome, Bruce. I forgot to mention that Bruce's nickname is Snake. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our next Medal of Honor recipient, Sammy Davis, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Sammy was the speaker for last night's Medal of Honor banquet at the Civic Center. Next up, please make welcome Medal of Honor recipient Dwayne Dewey, United States Marine Corps, Korea. our next Medal of Honor recipient, please welcome Hal Fritz, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Hal likes to walk around, and we appreciate that very much. And we thank Hal for being here. Thank you, Hal. Our next Medal of Honor recipient, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robert Doc Ingram, U.S. Navy, Vietnam. And from the Air Force, welcome Medal of Honor recipient Joe Jackson, Air Force, Vietnam. Welcome, Joe. Another flyover, another pass being made by Spooky up there in the sky. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our next Medal of Honor recipient in this year's parade. Welcome James Livingston, United States Marine Corps, Vietnam. And our next recipient, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bob MOH2014, United States Marine Corps, Vietnam. And our next Medal of Honor recipient, we're very happy to welcome back to Gainesville for another year, Robert O'Malley, United States Marine Corps, Vietnam. Hey, Bob! Ladies and gentlemen, we have another Bob on the way here. Let's welcome Bob Patterson, U.S. Army, Vietnam. And our next Medal of Honor recipient, please make welcome for the first time in Gainesville, Leroy Petrie, U.S. Army, Afghanistan. Leroy brought his son with him to Gainesville to the Medal of Honor Host City Week. A great learning experience for that young man and all of our youngsters here. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Medal of Honor recipient Clint Romache, U.S. Army, Afghanistan. let's make welcome to another Gainesville favorite. Welcome back this year, Ken Stunt, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Welcome back, Ken. Also welcome for the first time to Gainesville in the Medal of Honor Parade, William Swinson, U.S. Army, Afghanistan. Welcome, William. And our final Medal of Honor recipient, last but certainly not least in today's parade, is Jim Taylor, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Welcome back, Jim.
What'd you say this thing is he's going to do? What's it called?
Ladies and gentlemen, next we have our riderless horse, United States Marine Corps, the horse, of course, to honor our fallen soldiers. More of our Vietnam veterans